Mr. Premier, members of the delegation, delegation, It is my honor to welcome you to the White House. Your visit reflects the increasing ties of cooperation and commerce between our two nations. America and China share many common interests. We are looking together in the war on terror. Is it right, terror?
Terror.
Okay, terror. War on terror. War on terror. We are fighting to defeat a ruthless enemy of order and civilization. We are partners in diplomacy working to meet the dangers of the 21st century. We are full members of the world trading system that rewards enterprise and lifts nations. Our two nations seek a Korea Peninsula. Korean
Peninsula.
Peninsula that is stable and at peace. The elimination of North Korea's nuclear programs is essential to this outcome. Realizing this vision will require the strong cooperation of all North Korea's neighborhoods. I'm grateful for China's leadership in hosting the six-party talks, which are bringing us closer to a peaceful resolution of this issue, and my government will continue to work with China as it plays a constructive role in Asia and in the world. The rapid rise of China's economy is one of the great achievements of our time. China's increasing prosperity has brought great benefits to the China people and to China's trading partners around the world. We organize that if power is to reach in every corner of China. The China government must fully integrate into the rules and norms of the international trading and finance system. China has discovered that economic freedom leads to national wealth. The growth of economic freedom in China provides reason to hope that social, political, and regional and religious freedoms will grow there as well. In the long term, these freedoms are indivisible and essential to nation greatness and nation dignity. As our two nations work constructively across areas of common interest, we are candid candid about our disagreements. The growing strength and maturity of our relations allows us to discuss our differences, whether over economic issues, Taiwan, Tibet, or human rights and religious freedom in a spirit of mature understanding and respect. China is a great civilization, a great power, and a great nation. Premier Wen, our country looks forward to working with you as China increasingly takes its place among the leading nations of the world. The United States and China has made great progress in building a relationship that can address the challenges of our time, encouraging global prosperity and advanced the case of peace. It is my hope that your visits will further that progress. Welcome and thank you for coming. OK， 这个可以带着，这个刚好一个中一个一。Nice. Combat the epidemic. Combat the epidemic together. Tell good stories of Hong Kong and scale new heights. Combat the epidemic together. The COVID-19 epidemic has raged for nearly 3 years. Its impact on Hong Kong as a highly open economy is particularly evident. Right? Evident. Yes, evident. The government's anti-epidemic policies are clear and have been taken forward in an orderly manner, which the aim of creating the greatest room for people's livelihood and economic activities. Upon assuming officer. The current term government's promptly
promptly,
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 promptly, promptly, promptly, promptly, promptly, promptly, promptly formulate 5 anti-epidemic principles. Number 1, not to lie flat, but to contain the numbers of confirmed cases and prevent the healthcare system from overloading. Number 2, to reduce critical cases and deaths. Number 3, to promote high-risk groups, including the elderly, children, and patients, and chronic illness.
chronic,
Chronic.
chronic, chronic, chronic,
Chronic. 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 Crunch. Chronic illness, to classify people into different risk levels for proper control in a scientific and precise manner. And number 5, to strict, right? I think is
strike,
strike a balance between epidemic risk and economic needs. I have mentioned on many occasions that we should avoid backtracking along our path of combating the epidemic. Our guiding principle is to achieve the greatest impact with the lowest cost. Provided that the epidemic is under control, the governments will continue to move forward with adjustments and enhancements to anti-epidemic measures in the light of the actual situation and development. This is to ensure that things will be taken forward in an orderly and measured manner. Having assumed office for just over 3 months, the current term government has rolled out a series of precise and risk-based anti-epidemic measures in phrase, gradually relaxing our control measures. This including cancelling the route-specific flight suspension mechanism. 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 Routine specific flight suspension mechanism, introducing the red and amber codes for risk-based classification, and management, changing the 7 days hotel quarantine arrangements to 3+4 and later 0+3, and relaxing social distance measures in freeze. The 0+3 arrangement implemented on 26th of September, which a major change, as it formally puts an end to the inboard compulsory quarantine requirement, which has been in place for more than 2 years. Where condition permits, the government will enhance various measures in a progressive way, including social distance measures. We will also devise the devise specific plans to ensure that major events and economic and large-scale activities in Hong Kong can be held smoothly. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens, forward sets a new chapter together. Today, I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as the chief executive. Chief Executive, I deeply feel that I'm charged with a healthy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions. What are the major concerns of our people? What is their vision for Hong Kong? And what are their expectations towards the policy address? Here, I express my gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes, gratitude to our people and all sectors of the community for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and to my team for their constant support. Together, we strive. We know it's different words. We strive strife. Right, strife. VE. Strife.
Strive.
Yeah. Strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hikes, tightening monetary or monitoring.
Monetary.
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 Monetary. Monetary. Monetary. Monetary. Monetary. Monetary policies. Monetary policies, trade disputes, and geopolitical tensions have weakening the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has its own overriding advantages and enjoys abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems, with the strongest business environment worldwide. Hong Kong as an international financial, trade and shipping center, as well as the world's largest offshore renminbi business center. Apart from this, our emerging industrials such as innovation and technology (IT) are thriving. Hong Kong has advanced infrastructuring.
Infrastructure.
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 Infrastructure. Infrastructure in both hardware and software, a sound legal system, and top-notch as notch or niche. 我記得中文係咩？係頂尖 but top notch or top niche?
Top notch.
Notch. Top notch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination. I think I'm right. Destination.
Destination.
Yes, destination. Destination for multinational corporations. Yeah, corporation, right? Means company.
Corporation.
Yeah, okay, corporation. Corporation to set up their operation. Operation 係集團或者總部。Operation in Asia and open and diversified multiples.
Metropolis.
Where old and new styles meet. Hong Kong is also an appealing city embracing both Chinese and Western cultures. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong has the distinctive advantage of enjoying strong support of the motherland and being close connect to the world, having direct access to the huge mainland market and strong international connectivity. At the same time, Hong Kong serves as a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key national strategy, including the 14th Five-Year Plan, the development of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area (GBA), and the Belt of Road innovative. The Belt of Road innovative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunity. I'm so thirsty. You're welcome.
Six. Enhancing more. Give full play to our fine. The world is undergoing
You can listen to this. It's not very quick, but when you talk about this one, it's so fucking quick, so fucking quick. I don't know this person. He thinks he thinks that he didn't need to breathe, you know.
行政長官 Delivery of the policy address by the Chief Executive.
Chief Executive.
I understand that the contents of the policy address is very rich. In order that we can hear you clearly, and you may take off your mask if needed. Chief
Executive. Mr. President, honored and fellow citizens, today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of the Chief Executive. I deeply feel that I'm charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep pointing the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What is their vision of Hong Kong? And what are the suggestions towards the policy address? Here, I express my gratitude to our people and all sections of the communities for offering assistance of the past few months, leading their constant support. Together, we strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound change and see in the century. The pandemic and recent global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, tightening monetary policies, trading these and geopolitical tensions, have weakened the growth in momentum global economy. This will affect the pace of the economic recovery. Notwithstanding factors, Hong Kong has its overriding advantages to enjoy abundant opportunities under the two countries' two systems. With the strongest business environments worldwide, Hong Kong is an international finance, trade and shipping center, as well as world's largest offshore permanent business center. Apart from this, our emerging industries like innovations and technology are increasing a sound legal system and top-notch plans for all over the world. Located as a heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set up their operations in Asia. Its advantage monitoring world than the meets. Hong Kong is also an appealing city embracing both Chinese and Western cultures. Under the systems, Hong Kong has its distance enjoy strong spots of motherlands and pinnacles connected to the world. Having direct access to huge mainland markets and strong international connectivities at the same time, Hong Kong serves as bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. The nation's strategy, including the fourth network and development of the financial opportunities. 聽嚟食住都係講間宿舍，有啲好似我哋讀得唔係好一樣嘅。Embracing 啦，跟住呢個都讀得唔係嘅，再 check 下。我俾你聽下呢個。Oh my god! It doesn't need to breathe, you know. Let me say it's this one.
Program inviting about 1,000 prominent political, business, and media leaders from the mainland and overseas to visit Hong Kong on sponsorship. Tailor-made arrangement will be made so that these visitors can see for themselves the latest development as well as the support from the community. We will be able to implement the culture. Resuming connection with the mainland and the overseas is equally important for Hong Kong and must be pursued. The COVID-19 epidemic has raged for nearly 3 years. Its impact on Hong Kong as a highly open economy is particularly evident. The government's anti-epidemic policy for ways to increase the supply of youth hostels with the aim of creating the greatest room for people's livelihood and economic activities. This international event will help promote local young people's understanding of and interest in science and technology. Subject to the development of the epidemic, the government will also enhance the breadth and depth of our mainland and international internship and exchange programs. Besides, the government will launch an annual Hong Kong Youth Fest Homes project. We will again launch the Starter Home for ways to increase the with the aim of creating the greatest room for people's livelihood and for ways to increase the supply of youth hostels, including subsidizing non-governmental 3,000 additional hostel places within 5 years. Youth talents will be charged rental of about 60% of the market
60% of the market level in charge.
They have to commit
themselves to the community. In addition, will identify the strength size and coordinate greater strength size on the face. The smart and the weight was Lastly, we have to combat the academic together, tell good stories of Hong Kong and scale new heights. The academic together. The COVID-19 epidemic has raged for nearly 3 years. Its impact on Hong Kong as its high global economy is particularly evident. The government's anti-epidemic policies are clear and have been taken forward in an orderly manner, with the aim to creating the greatest room for people's livelihood and economic activities. Upon assuming office, the current term government properly implemented 5 anti-epidemic principles to not life left. not control the numbers of confirmed cases and prevents the healthcare systems from overloading. 2. To reduce critical cases and deaths. 3. To protect high-risk groups, including the elderly, children, and patients with chronic illnesses. 4. Classify people into different risk levels for proper control in scientific and precise manner. And 5. To strike a balance between pandemic risk and economic needs. I have mentioned in many occasions in which overnight backtracking along our paths of conclusion principles is to achieve the quintet with the lowest cost. Provides that the academic is under control, the government will continue to move forward with adjustments and enhancements to anti-academic measures in the light of the situation and development. This is to measure that things will be taken forward in the elderly and measured manner. Have assistant officers for just over 3 months. The Grant Conference is rolled as a series of precise and risk-based anti-academic measures in place. Gradually release our control measures, these including cancelling the restrictive flight suspension mechanism, including the rates and amber code for risk-based classifications and management, changing the safety on the quarantine option to 3+4 and later 0+3, and relaxing social distance measures in place. The 0+3 arrangements implement of 25th of September, which a major change are planned if the border company quarantine was at least 2 years. Where conditions permit, the government will enhance various measures in a progressive way, including social distance measures. We will all devise specific plans to measure that major events and economic and large-scale activities in Hong Kong can be held smoothly. Swimming questions of mainland and overseas is equally the importance of China must be pursued in tandem. We're making our important efforts to discuss with mainland to strive to swimming more cross-border travels in a gradual and ordered manner with professional activities related to mainland. Our first target is the impermanent risk quarantine in Hong Kong, as well as pre-departure quarantine. The arrangement was decided to compose with the self-president of Hong Kong, where mainland border transfer will be put under close management and quarantine in Hong Kong. This will avoid the probability of spilling over the academic to the mainland and reduce the pressure on quarantine hotels and bank in the mainland, put more securities of traveling from Hong Kong to mainland, subject to maximum rate level. We are discussing in parallel with mainland to increase the compassionate code for traveling to Shenzhen in order to meet travel needs of people in mainland and Hong Kong. How much longer executive adjuster will take hint in bulk factors. Active hesitate with close trouble, bringing irreversible risk to society and leading us nowhere. We have to closely monitoring the epidemic situation in Hong Kong. Principal laws are arresting with the instance developments of variants and capacity of local efficacies, etc. The police will follow the campaign on the anti-epidemic measures as any conference could be helper. Our process have so far and the rather effects filter. As long as we play our parts as an unit, our anti-police journey will go more smoothly, creating the greatest role for people's livelihood and economic activities. Apart from company academic to tell stories of Hong Kong. As an internal economy, Hong Kong must be looked for opportunities beyond the city. We have to adapt to world the good stories of Hong Kong and Hong Kong's shine in the world. With the interplay and volatile international political environments, certain expert force has been developed throughout our country.
smearing our
country and dispersing the situation in Hong Kong of the presence the true picture of Hong Kong to the world and promotes our strengths and opportunities to the cities and countries where people can make the dream come true. In fact, Hong Kong is free, open, international, monetary connect with mainland and the world. Hong Kong is an international finance shopping center and content in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has
the world's number one achievement, the world's fierce economy.
Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Can you feel that? It's fucking quick. I really don't have time to breathe. If I have my script, but it's a difficulty I need to overcome. It's so damn quick. Fucker. Fine. I will go through it. Babe. Miss Malva Chang. Malva. Yes, Malva. Malva Chang, Scientific Officer, the Mainland Authority, the Center for Food Safety, the Center for Food Safety, Gansu Province. Province. Gansu Province. Incident. Incident in focus. Risk assignment section.
Kidney stone.
Inference. Consumed. Subsequently. Nevertheless. Exposure. Exposure. In any quantity, the potential
Adulterate.
Adultery. Adultery. Adulteration. 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 Adulterant. Adulterant.
Contaminate. Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate. Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate.
Contaminate. Contaminate. Contaminate. Contamination. Contamination. Contaminate. Contamination.
Melamine.
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 Melamine. Melamine. Tripolycrane.
Cyanamide.
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 Cyanamide. How can you pronounce this? Cyanamide.
Cyanamide.
This is sign.
Cyanamide.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Dynamite.
SK2
Cyanamid.
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 Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Cyanamid.
Cyanamid.
Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Cyanamid. Calcium cyanamide. Melamine resins. Melamine test. Melamine test. Melamine test infant formula. Sunwu infant formula.
Textile.
Textile. Textile. Textiles. 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 Tableware.
Tableware.
Tableware. Tableware.
Utensil.
Utensil. Kitchen utensil. 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 So utensil. Utensil. So utensil. Utensil. Utensil.
Utensil.
Yeah, utensil. Kitchen utensil. Melamine. Melamine scrap.
Scrap.
Scrap, yeah. Scrap. 2,563 ppm. 6,000 parts per million. Food safety focus. 27th issue. The sound of bread. ASQIQ. General Administration of Quality Supervision.
Supervision.
Supervision. Inception. Supervision.
Inspection.
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 Inspection. Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Quarantine, 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 quarantine of People's Republic China by law enforcement team. China Dairy Industry Association contaminate Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference. Consultative.
Consultative.
Yes, consultative. 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 Consultative.
Consultative.
Consultative. Consultative. Consultative. Contaminate. Content kan nó mình vào ta ơi ta còn construction này mỗi the construction đó
Consultative.
ta hiểu mình
Consultative.
consultative contaminate 2008 Chinese milk scandal. Xấu mình không có.
Scandal.
Scandal. Scandal. Director General of Trade and Industry. Export control of powdered formalin. What is it? Formalin. East Roline. For first
pronouncenames.com.
Felicia.
Do we have the correct pronunciation of your name?
Felicia.
We have the correct pronunciation. Do we have the correct pronunciation of your name?
Felicia. Food and health.
Bureau.
Bureau. Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau.
Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Food and Health Bureau.
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 Bureau. Bureau. Bureau. Food and Environmental Hygiene Department. Formula Milk Supplier.
Supplier.
Yes. Supplier. Suppliers. Hong Kong Customs and Excise Department. Excise. Hong Kong Customs and Excise Department. Hong Kong Police. Immigration Department. Individual Waste Scheme. Infant and Young Children Nutrition Association. Lawhu Station. Marshall Station. Legislative Council. Melamine. Matt Johnson and Company.
點解洗過都咁臭？引致臭味嘅病菌，洗液未必洗得走。去除異味要加埋滴露衣物消毒劑，杜絕致臭源頭，仲可以長效防霉，加倍安心塞住衣物病菌。
We are looking at how to pronounce this word, in English designating either a writing desk with drawers or an office or department for transacting particular business. This is a word of French origin, hence the specific spelling, very French spelling of it. In French, it has exactly the same two meanings. Anyhow, how do you go about pronouncing it? In English, it is usually pronounced as bureau. You do want to stress on the first syllable, the bu syllable.
Bureau.
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 Here are more videos on how to pronounce more words.
Well, there's a Matt Johnson, right?
I'm Sarah Hashimoris for Smart Trend News.
Maid Johnson. Maid Johnson. Maid Johnson Company. Parallel traders. Parallel trading activities. President and General Manager of Sanlu, Tian Wenhua. Sanlu Group. Secretary for Security, Lai Tongkok. Security Bureau. Security Bureau, Shenzhen Customs, Shanshui Railway Station, Secretary for Food and Health, Dr. Kong Wingman. Smuggle, right? Smuggle.
Smuggle.
Yeah, smuggle. Smuggle. The Food Safety Commission of the States Council, THB Transport and Housing Bureau, the Imports and Exports General Amendment Regulation 2013 with effect from 1st March 2013. Convinced for the rule of Sandal, 2 people were executed. Melamine, the use of melamine killed 300,000 man. Authorities has banned travelers leaving Hong Kong with more than 1.8 kilograms for formula. 500,000 to imprisonment for 2 years. World Health Organization, European Food Safety Authority, FAO International, Joint Committee of Exports on Food Additives, the Hong Kong Consumer Council, Codex.
Codex.
Codices.
Codex.
Codex Alimentarius.
Alimentarius. Codex Alimentarius.
Codex Alimentarius.
Codex Alimentarius. 呢全部都係名。
Bonjour, we are looking at how to pronounce the name of this brand and the name of the world's largest food company, Food and Drinks. It is headquartered in Vevey in the Vaud County, Switzerland. So how do you go about pronouncing this name? Since the name originates from the French-speaking part of Switzerland, this is a French pronunciation. Nestlé is how it is
Nestlé.
usually pronounced in
Nestlé.
French. Nestlé.
Nestlé. Ni. Ni. Sli. Nestlé. 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 Nestlé.
Based and founded in Paris, France. So there are different ways of saying it. For reference, the French way of pronouncing it, the way it is said in France, is as Danone.
Danone.
In the
Danone.
UK, in British English, this is usually said as Danone. Danone.
Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Danone. Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson. 啲全部都係名嚟㗎。
I was a private chef for the Abbott. His
Abbott.
friend
Abbott. 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 Abbott.
Friesland Campina is a cooperative of dairy
Friesland Campina.
farm. Friesland Campina is a cooperative.
Campina. Friesel Campina. Friesel Campina. Friesel. Friesel.
Friesland Campina.
Fleecer. 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 Flea. Flea. Fleecer. 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 Fleecer and Campina. Fleecer Campina. Fleecer and Campina. Fleecer Campina. Friesland Campina. Friesland Campina. Friesland Campina.
We are looking at how to mispronounce brand names as well. So we are looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing and often mispronounced brand names as well. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel. How do you say it? Heinz. Not
Heinz.
Heinz, but rather
Heinz.
Heinz.
Heinz, 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 and Heinz, 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 Esther, Heinz,
Glycidal. Glycidal.
Glycical,
Glycidal.
Glycidal, Glycidal, Gly, G, 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 Ly, C, Dow, Ow, Dow, Glycidal, Glycidal esters, Glycidal esters, Glycidal esters, Glycical, Glycidal, Glycidal esters, Glycical, Glycidal,
Genotoxic.
Genotoxic, 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 Gina, Genotoxic,
Carcinogenic.
carcinogenic, carcinogenic, carcinogenic 啩
Carcinogenicity. Carcinogenicity.
carcinogenicity, carcinogenic, carcinogenic,
Carcinogenicity.
carcinogenicity, carcinogenicity, genicity, carcinogenicity, 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 push to perch, purchase, 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 Mr. President, honorable members and fellow citizens, forward. Start a new chapter together. Today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as the chief executive. I deeply feel that I am charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What is their vision for Hong Kong? What are their expectations toward the policy address? Here I express my gratitude to our people and all sectors of the community for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and to my teams for their constant support. Together, we strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, tightening monetary policies, trade disputes, and geopolitical tensions have weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Well, notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has its own overriding advantages and enjoys abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems. With the strongest business environment worldwide, Hong Kong is an international financial, trade and shipping center, as well as the world's largest offshore renminbi business center, RMB business center. Apart from those, our emerging industries like IT are thriving. Hong Kong 再 check 多次呢個字點讀先。
Thrive.
Striving.
Thriving.
Striving.
Thrive.
Thriving. Thriving. Thrive. Hong Kong has advanced infrastructure in both hardware and software, a sound legal system, and top-notch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set up their operation in Asia. An open and diversified Mentopause.
Metropolis.
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 Metropolis. Metropolis. Metropolis. Metropolis. Where old and new style meet. Hong Kong is also an appealing city, embracing 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 both Chinese and Western culture under the one country, two systems. Hong Kong has the distinctive advantages of enjoying strong support of the motherland and being closely connected to the world, having direct access to the huge mainland market and strong international connectivity. At the same time, Hong Kong serves as a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key nation strategy, including the 14th Five-Year Plan and development of GBA and the Belt and Road initiative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities.
And being closely connected. What are the major concerns of our people? What is economy? What are the major concerns of our people? What are the major concerns of
要等他那个。
行政長官
Chief is MC.
by the Chief Executive.
By the Chief Executive. Chief Executive. I understand that the content of the policy is very rich. In order that you may take off your mask if you need. Mr. President, honorable members and fellow citizens, today I deliver first policy address after my assumption of office as Chief Executive. I really feel that I'm charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What is the vision of Hong Kong? And what is expectations towards the policy address? Here, I express my gratitude to all of Peace community for offering me a lot of suggestions over the past few months, and my team for constant support. Together, we strive to build a better Hong Kong. It's undergoing profound changes unseen in the century. The pandemic is probably worsening global economic outlook. coupled with the high inflations, interest rate hikes, tightening monetary policies, trading disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding trust, Hong Kong has seen all overriding advantages and enjoyed abundant opportunities under the two country, two systems. With the largest business environments worldwide, the international finance, trade, shipping center, as well as the world's largest RMB business center. Apart from this, our emerging innovation technology are thriving. Hong Kong has the advantage and ecosystems and knowledge talents for all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for national corporations to set up their operations in Asia and open a diversity monetary exchange. Hong Kong is also an appealing city, embracing both Chinese and Western culture. And that one country, two systems, Hong Kong has its destiny advantage that are touching strong jaws of the motherland and being close connected to the world. Have direct access to the huge mainland markets and strong international connectivities at the same time. Hong Kong's collaboration linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key nation strengths included the 4 5-year plans and development of GBA and the innovative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens, today I believe the first policy address after my assumption of a self-office as the self-executive. I deeply feel that I am charged with heavily responsible and deeply pondering the questions what are the major concerns of our people, what are the ambitions of Hong Kong, and what are the expectations toward policy address. Here, I express my gratitude to our people and all sectors of the community for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and to my teams for their constant support. Today, I strive for the better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound change unseen in the century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, tightening monetary policies, trading disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of economic recovery. Within the current challenges, Hong Kong has seen all overriding advantages and attract abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems. With the strongest business environment worldwide, Hong Kong is an international financial, trade, and shipping center, as well as the world's largest RMB business center. Apart from this, our emergency industry sector, innovation and technology are thriving. Hong Kong has the advantage in fostering both hardware and software, its sound legal system and top-notch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for multinational corporations set up their operation in Asia. And open diversity monetary scenes. Hong Kong is also an appealing city embracing such Chinese and Western cultures. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong has a destination the advantage of a strong trust on the motherland and being closely connected to the world. Having direct access to huge mainland markets and strong international connectivities at the same time, Hong Kong serves as a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key nation strategies including the 4 5-year plan and development of GDP and the innovative of Hong Kong. Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative provide. The Belt and Road Initiative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunity. Striving. Viving. 嗰個讀音唔同喎，呢個讀音唔到。An open and diversity metropolis.
Metropolis.
An open and diversified metropolis. An open and diversified metropolis. Thriving. 好似係 driving. Driving. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens. Today, I delivered the first policy address after assumption of office as Chief Executive. I really feel that I'm charged with heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what the major concern of our people, what is different for Hong Kong, and what the expectation to policy address. Yeah, I express my gratitude to our peoples and all sectors of the communities for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and to my teams for their constant support. Today, we finally got Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, tightening monetary policies, trading disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has its own overriding advantages and enjoys abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems. With the robust business environment worldwide, Hong Kong is an international financial, trade, and shipping center, as well as the world's largest R&B business center. Apart from this, our emerging industries like innovation and technology are vibrant. Hong Kong has abundant infrastructure in both hardware and software, a sound legal system, and non-touch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is the most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set up their operation in Asia. An open and diverse metropolis with all the new style meets, Hong Kong is also a appealing city and bridging both Chinese and Western culture. To strengthen Hong Kong as a destination advantageous land and being closely connected to the world. Having direct access to huge mainland markets and strong international connectivities at the same time, Hong Kong stood a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key national strategies, including fourth-year plan and development of GBA and Belt and Road Innovative, provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities.
最令市民心。
Chief Executive for his policy address. Actually, I know that your content is rich. In order to let our listen clearly, you can take off your mask if need. Chief Executive. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens, today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as Chief Executive. I deeply feel that I'm charged with highly responsibilities. What are the major concerns of our people? What is their vision for Hong Kong? And what are their expectations towards the policy address? Here I express my gratitude to people and all sectors of the community for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and my teams for their constant support. Together we strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, in tightening monetary policy, trade disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has in all overriding advantages and enjoy abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems. With the strong business environments worldwide, Hong Kong is an international finance, trade and shipping center, as well as world's largest of RMB business center. Apart from that, our emergency intelligence, like international information and technologies, are driven. We have advanced in initiative in both software and software sound legal system and top-notch talents for our of the world. Located as heart of Hong Kong, Hong Kong is the most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set out their operation in Hong Kong and open a diversity monitoring with all in the system. Hong Kong is an appealing city. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong has a destination advantages of enjoying spiritual modeling and being close connected to the world. Has directly attracted Hong Kong matter and strong international connectivities and the NATO. Hong Kong serves as a bridge linking many areas of the world. Key nations strategy including the fourth-year plan development, the GBAM Belt and Road innovations provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities.唔使講呢個，我覺得直接落去 emerging industries。再嚟一次，1分59秒。1分59秒。Okay. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens, today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as the Chief Executive. I feel that I'm really charged with heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what are the major concerns of people? What is their vision for Hong Kong? And what are their expectations toward the policy address? Here I express my gratitude of our people and all sectors of the communities for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and my teams for their constant support. Together we strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation rate, and tightening monetary policy, trading disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has in overriding advantages and enjoyed abundant opportunities under one country, two systems. With the strong business environment, while Hong Kong is an international finance, trade and shipping center, as well as world's largest of RMB business center. Our emergency, like innovation and IT, are thriving. Hong Kong has advanced infrastructures, both health and software, a sound legal system, and top-notch talents from all over the world. Located as heart of Asia, Hong Kong is the most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set up their operation in Asia. An open and diversity metropolis where old and new styles meet. Hong Kong is an appealing city embracing both Chinese and Western. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong has a distance after enjoy the support of motherland, being close connected and have the direct access to a huge mainland and strong innovative strengthened as Hong Kong has several bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key nations to suggest including 4-year plans, development GDP and build of road innovative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities. Enjoy strong support of motherland. 講唔到咁多。跟住 apart from that 又係唔使講嘅，直接講 emerging industries such as innovation and technology 就得啦。再嚟多次。咁呢個都算係 OK。1分59秒。I know your contents of posts is very rich. In order to let us listen more clearly, you can take off your mask if need. Thank you, President. Chief Executive. Metropolis. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow citizens, today I delivered the first policy address after my assumption of office as the Chief Executive. I deeply feel I'm charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What are their visions for Hong Kong? And what are their expectations toward the policy address? Here, I express my gratitude to our people and all sectors of communities for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and my teams for their constant support. Together, we strive to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in a century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hike, tightening monetary policies, trade disputes, and geopolitical tensions have weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has its own overriding advantage and enjoys abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems with the strong business environments worldwide. Hong Kong is an international financial, trade and shipping center as well as world's international off-renminbi business center. Our emergency industries such as innovative and technology are thriving. Hong Kong has advantage infrastructure, both hardware and software, a sound legal system, and top-notch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is the most preferred destination for multinational corporations and set their operation in Hong Kong, an open diversity metropolis where old and new styles meet. Hong Kong is also appealing in burgeoning up Chinese and Western culture. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong enjoying supports the motherland and being close connected world, having direct access to huge mainland and strong international connectivity. At the same time, Hong Kong serves a bridge linking the mainland and rest of the world. Key nation strategy, including the 4-5-year plan and development of GDP and the Belt and Road Innovative, provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities. Good.
This year, the greatest executive, chief executive, I understand that the contents of the
我明白你嘅施政報告有好多嘅內容。
In order that we can hear you clearly and you may
可以，如果你想除低口罩，令到我哋聽得更加清楚嘅話，你可以隨便做呢件事情。立法會主席、各位議員、各位市民，今日係我就任行政長官之後首份施政報告，我深感任重道遠。我反覆思考，大家最關注嘅係乜嘢？市民對於香港有乜嘢願景？佢哋對施政報告有乜嘢期望？我感謝市民同世界各界、社會各界喺過去3個月提出嘅大量意見，亦都感謝我嘅團隊嘅支持，感謝我支持齊心建設更加好嘅香港，更加美好香港。我哋正身處世界100年未見嘅大變局，疫情肆虐，環球經濟前景迅速轉差，通脹高企，加上加息潮同埋貨幣緊縮政策、貿易爭端同地緣局緊勢削弱環球經濟增長力量，影響香港經濟復甦嘅速度。雖然挑戰不少，但係香港自身嘅優勢好強。喺一國兩制嘅機遇下，隨住香港嘅企業營業環境係全球第一，係國際金融、貿易、航運中心，亦都係全球最大嘅離岸人民幣業務中心。創新科技等新興企業蓬勃發展，香港有先進嘅基建、硬件同埋軟件，健全嘅法律制度，世界級人才嘅聚集。地理位置上處於亞洲心臟，係跨國企業於亞洲建設業務嘅首選地。香港係一個開放多元嘅大都市，遊客深究潮流，擁有中西文化匯聚嘅吸引力。喺一國兩制下，香港有背靠祖國、連通世界嘅得天獨厚優勢，直接參與內地嘅龐大市場，同時同世界接軌，成為連接內地同埋世界嘅橋樑。15國家重點計劃、15規劃、大灣區建設同埋一帶一路，更加為香港帶嚟無限嘅機遇。好似金腿講會比較好啲喎。聽下先。立法會。我明白你嘅施政報告有好多豐富嘅內容，令到我哋聽得更加清楚啲。你可以除低你嘅口罩，行政長官。立法會主席、各位議員、各位市民，今日係我就任行政長官後嘅第一份施政報告，我深感任重道遠。我反覆思考，大家最關注嘅係乜嘢？市民對於香港有乜嘢嘅願景？佢哋對施政報告。Mr. President, honorable members and fellow citizens, today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as the Chief Executive. I deeply feel that I am charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep pondering the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What is their vision for Hong Kong? And what are their expectations towards the policy address? Here, I express my gratitude to our people and all sectors of the community for offering me a wealth of suggestions over the past 3 months, and to my team for their concerned support. Together, we strengthen to build a better Hong Kong. The world is undergoing profound changes unseen in the century. The pandemic and rapidly worsening global economic outlook, coupled with high inflation, interest rate hikes, tightening monetary policies, trade disputes, and geopolitical tensions, has weakened the growth momentum of the global economy. This will affect the pace of our economic recovery. Notwithstanding the challenges, Hong Kong has its own overriding advantages and enjoys abundant opportunities under the one country, two systems. With the strongest business environments worldwide, Hong Kong is an international finance, trade, and shipping center, as well as the world's largest offshore RMB business center. Apart from our emerging industries, such as innovation and technology, are driving Hong Kong has advanced infrastructure in both hardware and software, a sound legal system, and top-notch talents from all over the world. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for multinational corporations to set up their operation in Asia. An open and diversified metropolis where old and new system meets. Hong Kong is also an appealing city embracing both Hong Kong and Chinese and Western cultures. Located at the heart of Asia, Hong Kong is most preferred destination for multinational cooperation to set up their operation in Asia. An open and diversified metropolis where old and new system meets. Hong Kong is also an appealing city embracing both Chinese and Western cultures. Under the one country, two systems, Hong Kong has the distinctive under one country, two systems, Hong Kong has the distinctive advantages of enjoying strong support of the motherland and being closely connected to the world, having direct access to a huge mainland market and strong international connectivity. At the same time, Hong Kong serves as a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. Key national strategy, including the 14th Five-Year Plan, the developments of GBA and the Belt and Road Initiative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities. Key national strategy, including the 14th Five-Year Plan, the developments of GBA and the Belt and Road Initiative provide Hong Kong with unlimited opportunities.
The President.
Persons. Mr. President, honorable members, and fellow students, today I deliver the first policy address after my assumption of office as the chief executive. I deeply feel that I'm charged with a heavy responsibility. I keep wondering the questions: what are the major concerns of our people? What are